project, I decided to take a jeans skirt that was longer, and I cut the top of it, and some fabric that I had left from a dress that I didn't wear, and I decided to do ruffles. So first I tested it with a small piece, and then I measured how much I need, and I decided I want to do 2 layers of the ruffles, but ended up in 3 layers because I wanted it to not be so short, so I could wear it outside and not just at the Sabrina Carpenter concert. So I sewed the ruffles with the widest stitch that I have on my machine, and I left long threads so I can pull it and make the ruffles. That's the method I used on this project, and that's what I prefer. So I just sewed it down. And before I did that, I also hemmed the bottom. I rather do that before I do the ruffle because I think that way it doesn't take from the ruffle. And I did 2 stitches right next to each other, and then I'm pulling the threads to make the ruffle that I want. And there you go, you have a lot of pieces of ruffles. And then after that I hemmed the jeans because I figured it would be easier to attach everything together if it is already hemmed. Attached the layers together, and you notice here I have 2 layers, but as you would see I have 3 layers because then I measured it on myself and decided it's not long enough and I won't be flashing anybody, so I will show you how I did that. Hopefully you will understand from my poor explanation, but basically you just want to make your measurements longer than what you think because the ruffle will shorten it up. I recommend of more than like 2.5 centimeters for each piece because you have the extra fabric you need that you don't want it to show for the ruffle, and also you need to hem it. So take that into consideration so you won't have to do this mess that I did. It turned out fine, but it was just really a headache to get this all together. Also, another note, I don't know if I have time to put this in a video, but anyway, what I did is I had a piece for the front and for the back, and then I attached them together because I thought that it would be easier to make the ruffle by hand like that, because if you have a really long piece, then maybe your threads will break and it would just get really messy. So that's what I did, but you can do it differently. And finally, I attached everything together on the machine. And this is it. I really loved this skirt, but I still felt like something was missing, so I added a bunch of stuff, and I still think it's cute, but I needed to spice it up a little bit and ignore the pants that I have on the floor. Sorry for that mess. I'm just really excited. So first thing, I added the bow on the front. It's a scrap that I had from a shirt and decided to make it into a bow, and I thought it really it's a match because it's jeans and what could go wrong. And also I added the white lace ribbon on the skirts, sewed it by hand. Also attached this pearl necklace that didn't look good as a necklace, so I decided why not to add it, and yeah, I think it really adds to the look. And if that wasn't enough, I decided to add another ribbon, 2 bows, white bows on the bottom of the skirt, so it doesn't really show, but I think it's a cute touch. And that's it. That is the skirt. I am in love with it. I want to wear it again and again, and I need to find more opportunities to wear it out. And this was the first time I wore it, and I really loved it. This is how I paired it. I have more things to pair it with, and that is it. I will show you a closer look so you can see all the details up close. It wasn't very difficult to make, it was just really time consuming and too much math for my brain, but it's really not that hard if you're better than measuring and I don't know. Anyways, at the end it was worth it because I'm absolutely obsessed with the skirt, and yeah, it was rough, but it was worth it. And I just want to say I really enjoyed voicing over this video. I don't know why, because I didn't thought it would be that way, talking in English, which isn't my first language, but I don't know, it just really flows. I hope you feel the same, because maybe I was just really not clear on how I talk, but let me know if you want more videos in English. And yes, see you next time, I guess.